Hey YouTube, I'm back this time with my Bath & Body Works empties for the month of March 2022. I don't have any chit chat, so let's jump right in and get started because this is a big month for empties. I'm gonna start with the duo that I used up. This is, and you're witnessing this on my channel, this is the end of an era. So I used up my very last duo in Rain Kiss Leaves. I have been using Rain Kiss Leaves every single March for years. I mean, since before I even started my channel, I had been using this every single March. It's always been my March fragrance and I adore it. So not that it really matters anyway, but Rain Kiss Leaves is definitely not for everyone. It is very much so a kind of intense, watery, green grass kind of fragrance. I love it though. I really enjoy green fragrances and this is so up my alley. So like I said, I mean, I can always buy these for expensive on eBay. Maybe I will eventually go do that. But something I will say is if you want to try Rain Kiss Leaves, but you don't want to commit to like spending a bunch of money, you can still readily get, kind of readily get hair care in Rain Kiss Leaves because you can get them at like hotels and stuff. There are people on eBay and Mercari who will sell like huge lots of them. So if you want to try Rain Kiss Leaves, but you don't want to commit to like spending a bunch of money with body care, you can try that. So maybe eventually I will kind of bite the bullet and buy some expensive body care in Rain Kiss Leaves, but I think that I will also eventually purchase some hair care just so I can have the Rain Kiss Leaf moment again. So really enjoy it. The end of an era, but that's it. It's done. All right, so next let's get into my hand soaps. Speaking of things I love, I used up another one of my Your Rexcellent Coconut Lime Verbena hand soaps. I've had these for a couple years. There was an SAS, I want to say it was maybe like winter of 2018 to 2019, something like that, where I just bought like a ton of these. And yeah, I really like them. So I don't like the packaging. I don't really like the cutesy kind of pun type of whatever stuff, but it is what it is. I love the fragrance. So the keynotes are zesty lime, lemon, verbena, and coconut water. It just smells just like coconut lime verbena. I prefer coconut lime verbena over coconut lime breeze because coconut lime verbena to me smells more earthy. There's almost like a dirtiness to it that I really enjoy. And I mean, I know that sounds kind of weird, but I actually really do enjoy that. It smells very kind of like natural to me, whereas coconut lime breeze just kind of straight up smells like a lime perfume. So anyway, I love it. I do have more of these. I am dwindling down my collection of these, but I do have more. I am happy to see Coconut Lime Verbena come back in candles at Bath & Body Works. I would really love to see the full line of it come back too. All right, next I used up a Cucumber Melon. This I believe is from this year. Yeah, I purchased it late last year, so the 297th day of 2021 is when this was manufactured. So I actually really enjoy Cucumber Melon in a hand soap. I don't really care for it in body care. I mean, I can get down with it like in a PocketBac. I actually really like a PocketBac in Cucumber Melon. And from time to time, I can do a shower gel, but I don't like it so much that I would want to use like a fine fragrance mist or a lotion. But like I said, I like it in soaps, I like it in shower gel, and I like it in PocketBac. So a good fragrance. I really only use like one a year, and after the one I'm pretty good. But just like, you know, my Rain Kiss Leaves, I do enjoy using it in the month of March. It's just a nice kind of transitional fresh fragrance for me. Next, I used up both of my Creamy Luxe hand soaps in Crisp Apple. So as you're seeing here, there is a theme. I tend to challenge myself to use up as much green stuff as possible in March because I love spring and because green's my favorite color. So that's why you're seeing like the pattern here, if you notice that. But yeah, these are my last two Creamy Luxe hand soaps that I had. So I picked these up for 75% off when I was living in Virginia in summer of 2020. Yeah, of 2020. Yeah, and I picked these up at SAS. So I have a couple more of these in foaming, but these are my last two in the Creamy Luxe. So the Creamy Luxe was fine. I'm just a foaming person, but I picked these up because it's all I saw in a particular store. So I'm happy to have them out of my collection just because I like the foaming, but they were still pretty nice. And Crisp Apple, by the way, is delicious. I mean, if you like Beautiful Day, you'd like it, but this is definitely not the same. I really don't get a floral note here. It says the keynotes are apple, summer melon, and sparkling citrus. So yeah, it's very much so like a bright not quite effervescent, but yeah, there's like almost like a zinginess or a brightness to the apple. So it doesn't smell like something I would eat. It's not like sweet like that, but it does smell pretty good. All right, the next one that I use up, so that's all my soaps. So 4 soaps for the month. I also used up a scrub, another green item in Waikiki Beach Coconut. I think I've got one more of these, and then I'm done with these scrubs from last summer's SAS. Keynotes are Tropical White Coconut, Saltwater Breezes, and Sun Bleached Woods. I've talked about these sand and sea salt scrubs a lot on my channel, so I feel like they don't really smell like the fragrance, so don't buy them thinking that they will per se. I mean, you know, it's kind of there if you like think about it, but it isn't as prominent as it is in other formulations of scrubs at Bath & Body Works. But anyway, yeah, so I like this. I don't like the sand and sea salt scrubs as much as the sugar scrubs, just because the sand can be a bit of a pain to like clean out of your shower, but I think it's still nice for what it's worth. So whenever I find these for cheap, I will purchase them, but for $16.50, nah. Okay, so now let's get into my shower gels. I used up a lot of shower gels in the month of March. The first one that I used up is a watermelon lemonade. I purchased this at the SAS last summer. Keynotes are watermelon ice, sparkling water, and sugared lemon. Even though I'm not really a watermelon lemonade fan in hand soaps and in home fragrance, I actually really enjoy it in this iteration. The body care actually smells different to me than other formulations do. Other formulations smell very heavy on the lemonade. I think this smells very heavy on the watermelon. So to me, the watermelon definitely cuts the acidity of the lemon, and I really do enjoy it. So it's one of those things where I really only want this scent once or twice a year, but I do enjoy it when I have it. It was a really pretty, kind of not quite bright, like kind of a pastel kind of green color, and it was fun to use up. Next, I wish I would have purchased more of these because this was fantastic. Same line from Summer SAS. This is the Cherry Limeade. I bought only one of these because I wasn't sure how I would like it, but this was my favorite shower gel from the entire month. It was so delicious. I would totally pick up several of these if they come back for Summer SAS, so fingers crossed for that. But keynotes are juicy red cherries, candied lime, and sparkling citrus soda. At first I wasn't sure about it just because I had never had like a cherry limeade body care. And I will say it smells, I mean, heavier on the lime for sure. To me, it smells like the Lime Lifesavers. It's so good, so good. Oh, wish I would have bought more, but it is what it is. But like I said, if these come back for Summer SAS this year, you better watch out because I'm gonna buy a ton of this. I freaking loved it. It was so good. If you are a lime fan, I would definitely check it out. Like I said, it was much heavier on the lime than the cherry, but they were both still there. It still smelled like something that was edible to me. And it was so delicious, very candy-like, very sugary. Really, really loved it. The next one that I used up is something that I purchased during spring transition. This is the Pear Creme Brulee. Keynotes are baked pear, caramelized sugar, and whipped cream. So this is the body care scent that I was most drawn to from spring transition, just because I do enjoy a good pear scent. I will say though that I feel like I would repurchase it if I saw it for 75% off, but I wouldn't go crazy. You know, I wouldn't go ham if I saw this in the store, especially if it wasn't 75% off. The thing that was a little bit strange to me, not so strange that I hated it, but a little bit strange to me, is that you have what smells like a fresh, ripe, juicy pear and then something cooked. So I think that the pear is kind of like a fresh pear here just to get into the spring vibe. But I feel like the fresh pear and the cooked baked good didn't necessarily go well together. It kind of smelled like two different fragrances to me a little bit. So like I said, I didn't hate it, but I felt like they didn't really kind of transition into each other or blend into each other as well as I would have liked. So if I find it for 75% off, I think I liked it enough for that, but I just feel like the pear needs to smell a little bit cooked, whereas it doesn't really here. So I think that what Bath & Body Works should do is, and I never advocate for this, but make the pear cooked, like I said, and then re-release this for the fall. Then I think it would be a better fragrance and I would totally purchase it. So like I said, not horrified. I would repurchase it if I saw it for cheap, but if I don't see it for cheap, it's gonna be a one and done for me. The next one that I used up is an aromatherapy shower gel. This is the tea tree and lavender. I picked this up kind of on a whim during the body care sale day back in December when it was like $5.95 or something. Keynotes, I don't think these have keynotes. No, it's just the tea tree and lavender. So it kind of smells just like your kind of herbal, like spa-like kind of aromatherapy scent, and it was pretty good. So I'm not gonna go out of my way to repurchase a whole bunch of these, but for what it was worth, it was pretty good. The next one that I used up is Beautiful Day. Like I said, a ton of shower gel this month. My husband has been home more in the month of March, and that's part of the reason why you're seeing a lot more shower gel, even more than usual for a month. So Beautiful Day, I think this might be, I think I have one more Beautiful Day, but I don't know. So the keynotes are Sunkissed Apple, Sparkling Cassis, Wild Daisies, Pink Peony, and Fresh Woods. We know Beautiful Day, it smells like a floral green apple, and it's so good. I really love it. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be surprised that it's been discontinued because Bath & Body Works always discontinues the best stuff. But oh my goodness, I can't believe Bath & Body Works discontinued this. It's wonderful. The last shower gel that I used up is just a mini. I used this up over spring break and a little bit after spring break. This is a mini and at the beach. So just a very much so like a coconut water, sea salt kind of fragrance. It's definitely not for everyone, but I've really enjoyed it since it debuted in 2017. I oftentimes will get a bunch of travel size stuff in at the beach because it seems to be like oddly readily available. So yeah, this is just one of those, and I do have more. Speaking of which, I also used up a travel size fine fragrance mist at the beach. So always a good one. Again, I used it up kind of toward the end of the month when my Rain Kiss Leaves was done, but I wasn't quite ready to start my April stuff. So that's when I used up this. Again, I've got more of these, so good. Next, I used up a Blueberry Crumble PocketBac. This was gifted to me, I want to say back in December. It's been a couple months. I really enjoy Blueberry Crumble, even though it's marketed as sometimes a spring scent and sometimes a fall scent. I really could enjoy this year round, so loved it. I have more and I would repurchase it. The very last thing I used up is actually a hair care set. I used up another set of the Gingham shampoo and conditioner. The keynotes are Blue Freesia, White Peach, Fresh Clementine, Violet, and Clean Musk. I really enjoy hair care from Bath & Body Works. Keep in mind I have normal hair, so if you have hair that's more high maintenance, you might have a different experience. I can't speak for that, but for my normal hair, I do enjoy the Bath & Body Works hair care. So, you know, it's not like this just totally changed my hair life, but I really enjoy the fact that I can have a shampoo and conditioner in a Bath & Body Works fragrance. What I would like to see is at the beach in a full-size set. I know you can get them in like a travel size set, but they're kind of expensive. It's like $8.50 for one shampoo, and like one conditioner is also $8.50, so kind of expensive, whereas I can get these kind of cheap if I coupon for them. So anyway, but like I said, for my normal hair, I do enjoy the hair care in Gingham, but I would love to see it in other fragrances too. All right, so that is it for my Bath & Body Works Empties for March 2022. Like I said, I went kind of fast because I did have a lot of things going on this month. I think I had 17 products that I used up in the month of March, so I'm really happy about that. So stay tuned. This month I will also have a really good beauty empties, lots of makeup in that empties. I will also have my candle and wax empties coming up, so definitely stay tuned. I went a little bit MIA in February just because I had a lot of stuff going on like with work and my personal life and stuff, but that has started to slow down a little bit, so you should see more of me in the next couple of weeks. So like I said, definitely stay tuned. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram at Schoolhouse of Iron. I'll put that down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye.